Hello. Come in, take a seat. You're here for your interview, correct? Yes, I've been expecting you. Okay, well, let's just get right into it and just cut to the chase, huh? Alright. So you're here to interview for cashier position? Uh-huh. And also, our cashier also works the back as well. You're going to be cooking, cleaning, running the register, everything. Are you going to be able to do that? Okay. Okay, how many years experience do you have in this sort of, Okay, you used to cook for your family? Uh-huh. What does your family think about your cooking? It's pretty good. Okay, what's your best dish? Macaroni and cheese. Okay. Like from scratch, right? The box mac and cheese? Yeah, no, we don't do macaroni and cheese from box. Although that stuff is pretty good, we just, we're running a business here, and if people found out we were using Kraft mac and cheese, I don't think they would come back here. So, yeah, you're going to be making this from scratch. You're going to be using 10 different types of cheese, okay? Seasoning. What's one of the most important spices to use? We use a lot of paprika here. Salt, that was a great guess. Salt is pretty important so that you can taste the food. But one of our secret ingredients in our mac and cheese, paprika. Okay. Mashed potatoes. Do you know what our top ingredient is in mashed potatoes? Butter was a very good guess, but it's actually garlic. I'm just writing notes down. Don't worry about it. Don't be nervous. Although I guess you should be a little nervous. We've got about 15 more people to interview for the same position. So, we've had about 500 applicants in the last week alone. Yeah, it's really tough out there. You really gotta shine like a star to set yourself apart from the rest. Okay. So how many years? You said you've been cooking since you were a wee little lad? Okay. But have you worked anywhere before? I noticed you didn't really have much on your resume. Okay. You're helping out with your family? Okay. Well, I'm willing to give you a chance. Just don't disappoint me. I don't like to be disappointed. Okay. So, how many hours can you work per week? 25? I'm going to need you here for 30. 30. Okay. And can you work weekends? Or you watch sports on the weekend? Well, I'm sorry to say, you will have to work weekends. And holidays. Well, not major holidays, but minor holidays, like Valentine's Day. that is a really, really busy day. In fact, Valentine's is our busiest day of the year, so you definitely need to be available to work Valentine's. Okay? Okay, excellent. You're doing great so far. Hopefully I have not intimidated you too much and have made you too nervous. Oh, we're getting to the hard part next. If someone buys a bowl of mac and cheese for $10.50 and a coffee for $5.25, how much is that? Yeah, these are the math questions. What's the answer? $10.50 and $5.25. Oh, you want to give me the smart answer? A calculator is going to tell you the answer? Okay, well, can't do math in their head. Got it. I'll go ahead and note that down. What happens if you don't have a calculator? What if the power goes out and you have no way to check on the computer? Oh, your phone. Okay, well, we have a no phone policy here. No texting. We're not that kind of establishment, so you're not here to goof off, you're here to work. You're here to make the customers happy. This is what I got on you so far. It's a lot. So, you will need to go take a food handler's card test. You will need your food handler's card, and that needs to be within the first week. And if you fail that, I'm afraid we'll have to pass the job on to somebody else. Understood? Great. Okay. Can you carry more than 2 drinks? How much weight can you carry? Do you like the color pink? And what do you do in your free time? Read. Well, these are pretty important. It kind of helps me get a handle on your personality type and to be able to make sure that you're going to be able to give the customers the best experience and most hospitality. It's very important here. How are you about getting the door? Are you a door getter? Good, that's what I like to hear. You are required to get the door for every customer that enters and leaves. Got it? You miss a door, you will be written up for it. Okay. And what happens if the customer doesn't want the door to be opened for them? Well, that's too bad. Okay. It looks like everything is in order here. I am going to have you do some demonstrations for me. I want you to make me a cup of tea later, and then I will reevaluate and let you know if you've passed the interview. You'll find out by the end of today on whether or not you'll even be considered. Okay? Like I said, we do have some more applicants, so I advise you to make sure you're very well prepared for this. Okay. Let's go ahead and have that tea now, shall we? Okay, let's give this a try. It's very robust, I gotta say. Not bad. You can tell, you brewed it at the right temperature, that's good. What are these little things floating in here? Oh, cinnamon, okay, spices, okay, got it. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. You will need some training, intensive training on how to brew a proper cup of tea. That's going to be very important. Okay. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and look everything over and let you know how you did, and we will be in contact with you shortly. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day.